sliding over again.
Yep, main view. Stand in main view and you're good. All right, I'm going to go put the camera.
All right. Catch my breath now. And welcome to Monticello High School and Junior Varsity Boys Basketball. The Monticello Panthers hosting the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks here at MHS. Panthers come into this game with a record of 10-1 and a 3-game winning streak currently. And Mid-Prairie comes into the game with a record of 9-4. So this game was supposed to be played in December. I want to say it was probably the 18th or 19th, but it was postponed. As many games have been during this winter sports season. And we're going to have introductions of the players now.
Number 12, Colin Miller. And a guard, number 30, Lane Bear. And another guard, number 33, Carson Grubb. And then a forward, number 32, Dylan Henry. Also clerk by Justin Barlow. And now the lineup for your Monticello Panthers. For the Panthers at the guard, number 2, Caleb Sauser. And the other guard position, number 4, Peyton Schilling. At the third guard position, number 22, Simon Diantec. And a forward position, number 10, Gage Gilford. And another forward, number 32, Trey Cooper. Panthers are coached by Kobe Arms with assistance of Todd Lambert and Jerry Smith.
All right, there you have it, your starting lineups for tonight's junior varsity game. And as I was saying, this game was postponed in December, being replayed tonight. It's the second of 3 games here tonight. We had a freshman-sophomore game earlier. That was Monticello against Western Dubuque, and Western Dubuque won that one 38-31. This will be the JV boys game, and the varsity game between these two schools is yet to come at about 7:30 this evening, and that will be on a separate stream. But we're ready to go. My name is Pete Temple. Glad to bring you some play-by-play action here from our JV boys game here tonight. Mid-Prairie wins the jump, and this is Cameron Pickard. He gets it back out top to Carson Grout. Now a steal for Caleb Sauser. He uses his speed to drive down and score on the layup. Caleb Sauser puts the Panthers ahead 2-0 early here. Panthers putting on full court pressure right away. Pickard trying to dribble his way out of that and manages to get it across the line. Runs into some trouble, and Guilford goes for the steal. Sauser ends up with it. Caleb Sauser gets it over to Peyton Schilling. Schilling number 4 there, Sauser number 2. And now Ian Temple 22. Gage Guilford has some room underneath. He drives in and scores. So Gage Guilford makes it a 4-0 Monticello lead. And Mid-Prairie brings it back down. That's Cameron Pickard with the ball. Double team there, Temple and Trey Cooper. They get the pass over, and they lose the ball. Here comes Trey Cooper. Gets it across the line and slows it down. Peyton Schilling has it. Sauser and now Ian Temple. Back out to Schilling from the top of the key for three. No good. And rebound is Dylan Henry, number 32, coming up with it for the Golden Hawks. And they get it into the corner. Three-point try there for Carson Grout is no good. Ball comes loose. Temple comes up with it. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Knocked away there by Pickard. Out of bounds to Monticello. And we have an early timeout here being called by the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks, as Monticello has taken an early 4-0 lead. Panthers, as I mentioned, on a 3-game winning streak. They most recently beat North Cedar on January 19th in Clarence, Iowa. That score was 59-13. That was a big night for Peyton Schilling. He had 18 points for the Panthers. And over the last 3 games, Schilling has averaged 14.7 points per game with a 18-point total there. 15 at Bellevue on January 15th and 11 against Comanche on January 12th. All victories for the Panthers. Monticello to pass it in. Trying to add to an early 4-0 lead. Guilford out to Schilling. Ian Temple from the left corner tries a three. In and out. Tipped up and almost in by Guilford. Loose ball. And it comes down to the Golden Hawks. That's Lane Bear, number 30, who had it. Gets it over to his point guard, Pickard, number 11. Pickard drives against Schilling. Gets it over to Bear. He drives in. Schilling tried for the steal, tried to throw it off of Bear, but it came away, and Temple came down with it for the Panthers. He gets it over to Caleb Sauser. He tries a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Grout or Henry for Mid-Prairie. Pickard has it now as they bring it back down. Three-point try. That's Bear. That's good. Lane Bear puts Mid-Prairie on the scoreboard for the first time. Monticello's lead is down to 1. Nice pass from Guilford to Sauser. Puts it up and 1. So Sauser quickly with 4 points in this game and a chance to make it 5 here. And that foul was on Dylan Henry, first foul of this game. And Sauser to try to add to his total and the team total. It's good. So Sauser makes it a 7-3 Monticello lead. Full court pressure again for the Panthers. Schilling almost got a steal there, but Pickard works it in. He's driving in all by himself. Gets it underneath. A layup is off and no good. Rebound curls in for Ryan Jones of Mid-Prairie. So his first points, and it's a 7-5 Monticello lead. Sauser out at the top here as the Panthers set something up. Schilling and now Temple back to Sauser. All the way across the Temple. Three-point shot wasn't there, so he passes out. Now Schilling has a little room. They call traveling on him. Thought about a three-point shot, then tried to drive in and ruled that he took an extra step there. So Mid-Prairie to pass it in. Ryan Jones, number 40, gets it into Colin Miller, number 12 there, and he's under some pressure there from Cooper. But now they get it across. This is Grout coming in. And back out to Pickard. Halfway through the first quarter, Monticello with a 2-point lead. Good start here for these teams. And Pickard just keeps taking it in by himself. Now dishes out. Three-point try is no good, and Guilford with the rebound. That was Miller who took the shot for the Golden Hawks. Sauser with a long pass to Schilling. Inside to Cooper, out to Temple from the right wing for three. No good. Sauser up high for the rebound. Panthers get another shot here. Temple has it, back to Sauser. Temple tries it again. No good. And another offensive rebound for the Panthers. That one by Guilford. Schilling tries the three. That one's good. Monticello by 5 now. And still putting the pressure on. Carson Grout, double team there over by the sideline. Gets it to Pickard. Their 10-second clock's running low here. And the coach calls a timeout. That's Coach Justin Barthelman for Mid-Prairie. He gets a timeout here before that 10-second call came up. And with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter, Monticello off to a good start, leading 10-5. So we welcome you watching this live stream here. And it's been quite a treat, I think, for all kinds of people, no matter where you live, to get a chance to see these guys play if you're not able to come to the game. And it's worked for the road games, too. And I know the Monticello people have appreciated the other schools who have had live streams of their own that we've been able to watch Monticello's games if we can't get there. So we welcome all the people from Mid-Prairie, from the Wellman, Iowa area, who might be watching this and cheering on their team. A couple of good games here tonight, starting with this JV one and followed by the varsity. So I'm going to take you through this JV game. And at some point this evening, Levi Temple is going to step in and call at least part of the varsity game so that yours truly can get some pictures taken for the Monticello Express. Panthers look like they're going to press some more here as Mid-Prairie passes it in, trailing by 5. This is Jones, pass to Pickard. Weighs his options and then gets it across the line to Henry. Back to Pickard now. Double team there by Temple and Schilling. They're going for the steal, can't quite get it. They get the pass away here to Miller. And now from the outside, Pickard tries a three-pointer. It's short, and Sauser gets the rebound. Up ahead for Temple. Goes in and misses on the layups. Guilford follows and scores on the rebound. Gage Guilford now has 4 points, and it's a 7-point Panther lead. Pass inside here for Henry. Puts it up, no good. Trey Cooper gets the board. And the Panthers working around the perimeter once again. Less than a minute and a half to go first quarter. Temple for 3. It is off and rebounded by Pickard. And he tries to take it in by himself, and there's a foul. That's only the second foul of this entire game so far. And that's called on Peyton Schilling. First foul against Monticello. And this will be a 2-shot opportunity here for Cameron Pickard. First one is good. Temple comes out of the game, replaced by Cole Welter. And second shot is short. Oh, but Pickard gets his own rebound. Then there's a battle for it. Yeah, I wondered if they were going to call a traveling on that. He did take several steps in there. The ball might have been loose, but traveling was the call. Monticello gets it back, leading 12-6. Sauser deliberate in bringing the ball up the court. We're in the final minute now of the first quarter. Pass underneath from Sauser to Cooper, goes up strong and scores. Nice play there by Trey Cooper. And he is on the scoreboard with 2 points, and the Panthers now lead by 8. Pickard drives all the way in, misses, and the rebound by Welter. Nice pass ahead to Guilford, and the layup is good. Gage Guilford now is 6. And it's a 10-point Panther lead. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball out of bounds. Mid-Prairie keeps it with 18.4 to go. And passing in there was Jones. Gets it over to Grout. Drives in. Oh, Guilford is called for the foul. That's an and-one situation for Mid-Prairie. So Carson Grout gets credit for the basket, and he'll go to the line to shoot one. 15 seconds even. Showing on that first quarter clock. Free throw is no good. Guilford with the rebound. It's been a good first quarter for Gage Guilford. 6 points and at least a couple of rebounds. Sauser gets tripped up but gets the pass away to Schilling, who tries a three. Guilford with another rebound. Can't get the shot up in time, though. And the quarter comes to an end. So that's the end of the first quarter here. And it is Monticello 16 and Mid-Prairie 8. Our broadcast sponsor tonight is Nutrien Ag Solutions. See your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch for your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs. Utilize our digital portal for crop planning, viewing invoices, and paying online. Nutrien Ag Solutions is proud to support our local communities and is supporting the Monticello Panther live stream here tonight. Gage Guilford with 6 points. Caleb Sauser with 5 to lead the Panthers so far. And the Golden Hawks don't have anyone with more than 2 points at this juncture of the game, as they have 8 as their total. 2 fouls on Monticello so far and just 1 on the Golden Hawks. The Panthers have been ultra consistent in their scoring. Their last 3 games in reverse order, starting with the most recent, 59 points, 55 points, and 55 points. So we'll see if they can get to that total. They're on the pace right now to get 64. We'll see if that happens. But we're underway here in the second quarter. Monticello leading 16-8. Caleb Sauser has the ball. Ian Temple back in the game. Has it now, gets it out to Cooper. Man-to-man coverage here for the Golden Hawks. Guilford is triple teamed. And they get it back out to Sauser and start over. Sauser goes around 2 screens. Cole Welter in the corner. Back to Cooper. Temple has it, then Sauser. Panthers being patient here, looking for an opportunity to add to that 8-point lead. Cooper drives in, bounce past Guilford, gets away. And coming away with it is Pickard for the Golden Hawks, who bring it back down the other way. Pickard with some good handles there and a nice shot and a basket for Cameron Pickard. Making it a 16-10 game. That's 3 points for him so far. And the Panthers look for an opportunity. Here's Trey Cooper from underneath, scores. So it's now an 8-point lead again. Nice pass there from Grout over to Henry, but the shot's no good. Here comes Monticello. Cole Welter. Oh, he gets an open shot there and takes it. No good, ball loose. Oh. Guilford was going to grab that ball, decided it was off Mid-Prairie, so he let it go, but then they said it was off Monticello. I tend to agree with Gage on that one. But Mid-Prairie gets it. Pressure by the Panthers. Henry gets it up here for Miller. Back to Dylan Henry, and now Pickard. And he finds Grout underneath. They're going to call that a foul on the floor. So a nice pump fake there for Grout. And Sauser gets called for the foul there. That's his first and the third team foul. Guilford comes out of the game. And he's replaced by Lucas Bartacek, number 44. Bounce pass here. Here come the Panthers. Nice pass there from Schilling to Cooper. Couldn't get the shot to go. And rebound for Miller. Miller drives in, and he finds Grout underneath. Monticello coach Colby Harms didn't like the looks of that, so he calls a quick timeout after that basket. So 18 to, it says 18-10, but I'm, yeah, I guess that might be right. No, it is 12. Okay, so 18-12 score is the correct score here. With Monticello on top. That was a short timeout, so we'll get back to action here quickly. Monticello has had some games where they've opened up big leads. This one might be a little different. Mid-Prairie is hanging tough here against the Panthers in the early going. The 6-point margin. Salzer gets it to Temple. Bounce pass to Cooper. And a nice pass to Schilling. Back to Temple from the right wing. 3-point try, no good. Ball bounces to Cooper. Nice rebound there. And the Panthers will set it up over again. Cooper waits, takes it in. Basket's good and a foul. I was waiting to see what the official was going to call there, whether it was on the floor or not. It was close. But they count the basket and get the foul call. Colin Miller is called for that foul. That's just the second one on Mid-Prairie. It opens the lead back to 8, and Trey Cooper at the line to try to make it 9. Free throw short, but Schilling goes high for the rebound and gets it. Now he tries a 3. Schilling, no good. Rebound Pickard. Pickard gets it across here. That is Henry. Runs out of room and he passes it back. Pickard, oh, nice pass there by Pickard. Mason Brady, who's in the game for the first time, number 52, was the recipient of that opportunity. An easy layup, and Mid-Prairie is back within 6. Schilling has it now. Cooper posts up, now gets it back to Temple. Temple drives in the lane, pass to Cooper. Bounces up, no good. Ball loose, and Schilling gets it. Salzer, Temple. Ooh, almost a steal there for Pickard. Schilling gets it back to Cooper. Panthers have gotten a lot of offensive rebounds so far in this game, and it's enabled them to keep this lead of 6 points. Temple brings it in and gets it out to Schilling. Cooper now. Salzer. Temple for 3. Off the backboard, no good. We have a push and foul against Monticello. And that is on Trey Cooper, first one for him. So the Panthers with this 20-14 lead, and it's been that score for quite a while here. Panthers putting the pressure on again. Miller to pass it in. Pickard comes away with it. Opportunity here, but the Panthers close well on defense, so Pickard has to take it back out, start over. And a little communication error there for Mid-Prairie as they tried that pass. Ball out of bounds to Monticello. 2:27 to go in the first half. And the Panthers with a 20-14 lead. Ian Temple brings the ball up. And now Salzer. Inside to Guilford. Nice pass. Shot no good, though, and Miller gets the rebound. Shot might have been tipped. So this is Henry with it. And now underneath Brady. And here's a 3-point try for Grout. Just rolls off, no good. Another rebound for Guilford. Long pass, but that one is picked off by Dylan Henry. Under 2 minutes now to go in the first half. Grout fakes a 3, does not take it. Pickard brings it in, bounce pass, and jump ball. Nice play by Caleb Salzer to get his hands in there on the ball. Possession arrow favors Mid-Prairie. And Trey Cooper comes back in the game for Monticello, replacing Lucas Bartacek. 20-14 Monticello. Bounce pass goes off the hands of Henry, and Schilling ends up with it, gets it over to Temple as the Panthers come back the other way. Monticello 10-1 coming into this game. Only loss was to Cascade up there. Temple has the ball. Nice pass to Cooper, and underneath Guilford's all alone. Nice pass from Cooper to Guilford. Guilford now with 8, and Monticello leading by 8. More pressure. Mid-Prairie's handled that pressure pretty well. Henry brings it in, puts up a short shot, and it rolls off no good. Another rebound for Guilford. Sauser coming in quickly, puts it up left-handed. He gets the call on the foul. Sauser uses that speed to get himself a chance at the line. Second foul on Dylan Henry now for Mid-Prairie, and that is just 3 on Mid-Prairie. Monticello has 4. First free throw, no good. So with 53.7 to go in the first half, it doesn't seem as though the bonus is going to come into play here in the first half. Second one coming up for Caleb Sauser. And over the front of the rim, bounces around and falls in. 23-14, Monticello in the final minute of the first half. Pickard to Grout, number 33. Somehow gets it between a couple of Panthers back to Pickard with 36 seconds to go. Miller thought about shooting, and Schilling gets a hand on that one. Goes out of bounds to Mid-Prairie. Guilford 8 points, Sauser 6, Trey Cooper 6 for Monticello here in the first half. So a scramble for the ball. Oh, he got a timeout with 25.8 to go in the first half. Pickard fell on the ball and quickly called timeout. That inbounds pass was almost stolen, and then it came loose, and there's 3 or 4 guys going after it, and Mid-Prairie comes up with it and gets the timeout. So since the holiday break, the Panthers are 4-1. Started out the new year with a 43-33 win at home against Northeast of Goose Lake. Trey Cooper, 22 points in that one. Ian Temple with 12. And then at Cascade, that loss of 46-42. That was a good ball game up there, and they're going to get another chance at the Cascade Cougars here before this season is over. Temple had 15 in that one. Cooper had a double-double with 11 points, 11 rebounds. Back to action here in the final 22 seconds of this first half. Panthers lead by 9. Good pressure on the ball here for the Panthers. And we have a foul called against Mid-Prairie. That's only their 4th. 12.1 to go now, but the Panthers do get possession of the ball. And a chance for one last shot here before halftime. Opportunity for a double-digit lead. Sauser has it, 7 seconds left. Dribbles, gets it to Cooper. Goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, no good, and a foul. With 1.6 on the clock. That's a shooting foul. Cooper goes to the line. So a big opportunity here for the Panthers. The closing seconds of the first half. Cooper makes the first one. So that's a 10-point lead right now. And second one good as well. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but Trey Cooper's had a really good year at the free throw line. Long shot goes off the backboard at the buzzer. So a good close to the first half for Monticello. They scored the final 5 points of the half and take a 25-14 lead at the break. We'll talk about our sponsor real quick here. And our sponsor is Nutrient Ag Solutions. See your local Nutrient Ag Solutions branch for your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs. Utilize our digital portal for crop planning, viewing invoices, and paying online. Nutrient Ag Solutions is proud to support our local communities. And we're proud to bring you this live stream here of Monticello basketball JV game here and the varsity game to follow. And the score at halftime, Monticello 25, Mid-Prairie 14. We will take a break and be back for the second half. All right, we're back here at the Monticello High School gym for the second half of our junior varsity game. Monticello leading 25-14. Panthers led 16-8 after the first quarter, so they outscored the Golden Hawks by a score of 9-6 in the second period. And pretty balanced scoring here for the Panthers so far. Gage Guilford with 8, Trey Cooper with 8, Caleb Sauser with 6. And Mid-Prairie, I don't believe, has anyone with more than 4 points. Carson Grout has 4 for the Golden Hawks. As we get going in the second half, Panthers now moving from left to right in their white home uniforms. And they get the ball first. Ian Temple bounce pass gets stolen here by Grout. Here comes Mid-Prairie. And in the game there is Lane Bear, number 30. He gets the ball back there from Miller. Pass knocked out of bounds, and Mid-Prairie keeps it. Peyton Schilling thought it was going to go the other way, but that was not the call that was made. So Bear to pass it in. And just about stolen, but coming away with it there is Dylan Henry. Cameron Pickard has it back to Henry. In the lane, we're going to have a pushing foul here, I think, on Peyton Schilling. That is correct. So that's 2 fouls on Peyton Schilling, first foul of the second half. And Mid-Prairie to pass it in. Henry with it, stumbles a little, but keeps the pivot foot down. Grout has it. Good defense here for Monticello. Mid-Prairie has not had a lot of good open looks so far in this game. Schilling went for the steal and didn't get it. Pickard brings it back out. Underneath the Miller, shot no good, and Trey Cooper gets the rebound for Monticello. To Caleb Sauser. Schilling tries a three-pointer, no good. Cooper went for the rebound, but Bear got it for Mid-Prairie. This is Grout now. Drives between 2 Panthers, and one of them apparently got their hand on the ball. Whoops, I haven't pushed the button here. Sorry about that. Now you can see it too. So we did radio there for a little while. Sorry about that. Here's an outside shot taken by Pickard, no good. It's probably why my phone buzzed just a minute or so ago. So anyway, now we have audio and video, I believe. Temple has the ball. He drives in, goes up for it, no good. And a rebound here for Miller. Pass stolen by Sauser. Gets it over to Temple, tries a three. A little bit long, and rebound, Sauser. Another offensive rebound for Monticello. Sauser underneath to Guilford, and one. So that puts Guilford into double figures in scoring. I'll tell you, I'm not keeping rebounds up here, but he might have a shot at a double-double tonight. He's had a bunch of rebounds. Free throw won't go. Panthers now up by 13. That's their biggest lead of this game. Pickard gets it back in the corner. Grout has an open three. That is no good. And now a three-point shot for Pickard is good. Cooper has it, and Guilford to Sauser. Temple from the top, tries a three, and it's good. Temple gets on the scoreboard with 3 points, and the lead back to 13. And going almost coast to coast there is Miller for the Golden Hawks. Cuts the margin right back to 11, so the scoring has picked up here in the second half. But Monticello maintains that double-digit lead. Schilling gets it over to Sauser on the left wing. Temple, Schilling. And the ball tipped away, but Schilling got it back. Ball tipped, and nice play, defensive play there for Grout for the Golden Hawks to tap the ball a couple times. And some good passing there as they get it to Miller for the basket. 2 baskets in a row for Miller, and that cuts the margin down to 9. At 30-21. Cooper got it to Temple. Temple puts up a short shot and good. A nice turnaround jumper there for Ian Temple. And he scored the last 5 Panther points. And they go back up by 11. And the ball now taken right out of Grout's hands by Sauser. Tries a pass for Cooper just a little high and out of reach and out of bounds to Mid-Prairie. Panthers have some speed. They get down the floor so fast sometimes. That had the makings of a pretty play. Didn't quite work out that time. Mid-Prairie brings it up. And a scramble for the ball. Foul being called. I think they might be calling this on Caleb Sauser. That is correct. So 2 fouls now on Sauser. And that's the second team foul of the half for Monticello. Underneath Picker, nice little move there to get over to the right-handed side. Right-handed layup. And cuts the margin back to 9 again at 32-23. Sauser to Temple. Now Cooper in the corner. He tries a three-pointer. No good. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Sauser has it blocked from behind by Henry, but the Panthers come up with it again. This is Cole Welter with the ball. 23 brings it in the lane now out to Cooper. Cooper drives the lane and no good. Offensive rebound. It's good. And timeout called by Monticello after that basket. Panthers lead 34-23. So Cooper now with 10, Guilford with 10 for Monticello. Cameron Pickard has 8 points for the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks of Wellman, Iowa. That is a road trip that they have to take. And it's a good way they do it here in the River Valley Conference, where the teams who are not in your division, you only play once. So that means for 2 schools that are that far apart, they only have to travel to the other school once a season. Or once every 2 seasons. So next year, Panthers will go to Mid-Prairie at some point. Back in action and out of bounds. Monticello 34, Mid-Prairie 23. Here's a three-point try for Henry, no good. Panthers just let it go out of bounds and they will take possession with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. It's kind of one of those situations here. Monticello has a double-digit lead and would love to stretch that out a little more. It's not out of reach yet. Mid-Prairie gets on a little roll, they can get right back in it. So kind of some key moments coming up here. Trey Cooper, this might be one of them. Three-point try is no good. And rebound for Henry. Henry tries for a three-pointer, no good. Pickard offensive rebound. And no shot, they called traveling against Mid-Prairie. So Monticello gets it with 1:34 to go. Panthers setting one up here. Final minute and a half of the third quarter. Welter has it over to Schilling, back to Sauser. And finds Guilford underneath. Guilford up strong once again. And he now has 12 as Monticello opens that lead back to 13, which equals the biggest margin so far in this game. A minute to go in the third quarter. Panthers trying to get some separation here. This is Grout. Cooper guarding him closely. Pickard brings it in, spin move, cuts back, and Guilford up for the block. Pickard gets it back, puts it up, no good. And Cooper with the rebound, and he was fouled. Foul called on Grout. That is his first and only the second team foul for Mid-Prairie. So, again, not a lot of fouls being whistled here. Doesn't necessarily seem like a situation where they're, as they say, letting them play. There just haven't been that many fouls. Cole Welter gets the ball over to Schilling, back to Ian Temple. 30 seconds, under 30 seconds to go in the third. Panthers look as though they're going to go for one more shot. Sauser, now Cole Welter. Dribbles around his man, gets it to Schilling. Temple. 10 seconds now. Sauser gets a screen from Guilford. Temple puts up a shot, partially blocked. And that ends the third quarter. So the score at the end of three here is Monticello 36 and Mid-Prairie 23. So 13-point margin there, and outscored Mid-Prairie by just 2 points in that period, 11-9. And let's see, I want to go over some stats real quick, the season stats for the Panthers coming into this game. Trey Cooper was the leading scorer, 15.5 points per game. Ian Temple with 10.5, Peyton Schilling 8.6. Trey Cooper had a field goal percentage of 50.79%. And Gage Guilford, who's probably improved his percentage tonight, he was at 49.06% in field goal percentage. A lot of three-pointers tried for the Panthers, 207 of them so far in 11 games. Ian Temple's made 31 of those for 39.74%, and Peyton Schilling, 25 for 51. That's 49.02%. The top free throw shooter has been Trey Cooper at 70%, 28 for 40 coming into tonight's action. We'll give another nod to our sponsor here too when we get an opportunity. Right now it's time to start the fourth quarter with Monticello leading 36-23 and trying to close out what would be their 11th win of the season against one loss. Grout took a shot, no good, throws the ball off of Sauser and out of bounds. Caleb didn't like that a whole lot, but that was the option that Grout had there. Pickard to pass it in now, throws it way out almost to midcourt for Grout. He gets it over to Miller. And we have a traveling call here against Ryan Jones. The ball goes back to the Panthers. 13 has been Monticello's biggest lead. And the Panthers lead by 13 right now. Sauser has it to Welter, to Temple in the right corner. And back to Sauser. Guilford fakes the pass to Temple underneath, goes up, and scores again. That was another strong move for Gage Guilford. Guilford now 14 points. And the lead is 15. Here's a three-point try that's short and hit the baseline there, so Monticello will get it back. It was Miller who took that shot. So Monticello getting that kind of lead they were hoping for. A little bit of pressure here from Mid-Prairie, but the Panthers break it. Temple back out to Sauser, wide open three, and it's good. Caleb Sauser sinks a three-pointer. He now has 9. And this is the biggest lead now of 18 points for Monticello with under 6 to go. All alone under here is Jones, and he goes up and scores on the layup. So that cuts it to a 16-point game. Temple brings it in, goes up, and is fouled. He will go to the line and shoot 2. Jones is called for the foul there for Mid-Prairie. That is his first and the third for the Golden Hawks. Temple's first free throw is off. Another chance here for the sophomore. Puts it right in. Temple has 6 points. Panthers lead by 17. Grout tried a bounce pass, but that went off the leg of Cole Welter. Out of bounds to Mid-Prairie. Pickard to pass it in here for Mid-Prairie. And battle for it. It goes out of bounds. Golden Hawks get to keep it. We will have the varsity game coming up, starting at approximately 7:30 this evening. That will be on a different stream on this same YouTube channel. So we'll close this stream and open a new one for the varsity game. There's a nice drive and basket for Dylan Henry, who cuts the margin to 15. Cole Welter, thought about a three, but now gets it to Schilling, who has an open three. No good, and rebounded by Pickard for Mid-Prairie. Grout waits for everybody to go by and puts it up and in. Nice pump fake there for Carson Grout. 2 straight baskets here for Mid-Prairie, and the margin is down to 13. Schilling in the corner puts up a three. No good. And rebounded by Miller for Mid-Prairie. Gets it in the corner for Grout. 3-point try. No good. And rebounded by Sauser. Oh, that was not a reach, apparently. Sauser gets in the corner for Temple. Shot is off and out of bounds to Monticello. Substitution, Schilling coming out of the game. Trey Cooper comes in, but now we're going to have a timeout for Monticello. So we will have a word here from our sponsor, Nutrient Ag Solutions. See your local Nutrient Ag Solutions branch for your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs. Utilize our digital portal for crop planning, viewing invoices, and paying online. Nutrient Ag Solutions is proud to support our local communities. So thank you to Nutrient Ag Solutions for sponsoring this live stream of our junior varsity boys basketball game. Earlier tonight, we had a freshman-sophomore game, Monticello playing against Western Dubuque, and Western Dubuque came out on top in that one, 38-31. Here it's the Panthers 42 and Mid-Prairie 29 for the JV boys. There is no girls basketball here at Monticello tonight. The Panther girls are in West Liberty this evening to make up an earlier postponement. If we hear anything on those games, we'll be sure to pass that along. And it's possible that West Liberty has a live stream that people can watch to see those games tonight. We have 4:06 to go in this one. Bounce pass for Temple, puts it in. Nice pass from Caleb Sauser there. Temple now has 8, and the Panthers back up by 15. Under 4 minutes to go. Panthers have just very, very steadily built this lead. Henry has the ball for Mid-Prairie, guarded by Gage Guilford, who's had a big night here for Monticello. Henry with it again. Over to Pickard. Spins, but now gets it stolen by Cole Welter. He's going to try to go coast to coast, and he's fouled. So nice defensive play for Cole Welter. Couldn't get the shot to go up, but got fouled in the process. And that's Pickard's third foul for Mid-Prairie. So Welter to the line to shoot 2. Swishes the first one in. And a second as well. A couple of no-doubters there for Cole Welter from the free throw line, and it's a 17-point Monticello lead. Grout has the ball. Comes off a screen, gets it in to Henry. Layup is good. Henry cuts the margin to 15. Temple has an open three. A little bit long, and now Guilford gets the rebound. Sauser with the ball. Panthers content to run a little clock maybe. Well, Cole Welter puts up a three. That one's no good. Henry gets it up ahead. Welter, nice defensive play. Looking back, got his hand on it. Mid-Prairie keeps it, but he probably prevented an easy layup there. Mid-Prairie to pass it in. And we had an offensive foul against Mid-Prairie, so the Panthers get the ball. It's Colin Miller who was called for that foul. That is the fifth against Mid-Prairie in this half. Nice passing there for the Panthers to get it down here. Here's Cole Welter, scores. Cole Welter has 4 points and back to a 17-point lead for the Monticello Panthers. Mid-Prairie trying to make something happen here. Pickard has it. In the corner, 3-point try now for Miller is no good. And then we have a foul called. Looks like on Lane Bear, number 30. That's number 6 now for Mid-Prairie for this half. One more will mean the bonus. Mid-Prairie trying to apply the full court pressure here. Try to do something about a 17-point deficit. They almost got it. Cooper came down with the ball. We have a whistle. And that's a foul on Mid-Prairie, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Trey Cooper on the other end. That's Dylan Henry with the foul, number 3 against him. He comes out of the game here. And it looks as though Bo Flynn, number 41, is in the game for the Golden Hawks. Trey Cooper has been a stellar free throw shooter for the Panthers this season, and he sinks the first one there. Another substitution here. Mason Brady comes in, 52. And Carson Grout leaves the game for Mid-Prairie. Second free throw for Cooper. Also good. Cooper now with 12. The lead is now a game-high 19 for Monticello as we're in the final 2 minutes. Pickard with the drive. Oh, Selzer thought he had a block there, but instead he gets called for the foul. So now Cameron Pickard will get 2 free throws with 1:52 to go. 3 fouls on Sauser, 3 on the Panther team for the second half. First one drops through for Pickard. Substitutions coming in for Monticello. You got Ian Weber, number 5. Lucas Bartacek, number 44. And Grant Hospodarski, number 12. Coming out of the game are Sauser, Cooper, and Temple. Probably for the remainder of this fourth quarter. Second free throw also good. Pickard gets to double digits. He has 10. But his team trails by 17. Ian Weber has the ball there. Looking. Gets it to Grant Hospodarski. Bartacek and now Cole Welter. Welter to Hospodarski. Drives in, puts up a shot and in. Nice move and shot. Little floater there for Grant Hospodarski. 19-point Monticello lead Minute 15 left. Varsity game coming up next. And Evan Hall is in, number 10 for Mid-Prairie. He thought about shooting that one. Mid-Prairie passing it around here. Pickard, and now here's a long three-pointer for Hall. No good. Bader saves it. Flynn comes up with it, and now a foul against Monticello. That is on Ian Weber. So 2 free throws coming up here for Bo Flynn, a freshman for the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks. 46.9 seconds left. Flynn swishes that one. And second one up and off, and why not? Gage Guilford with another rebound. 52-34. Weber has the ball. Hands off to Bartachek, Welter, and now Hospodarski. 28 seconds to go. See if they take another shot here or just run it out. In any event, it's going to be a victory for the Monticello Panthers tonight in the junior varsity game against Mid-Prairie. Weber with 10 seconds left, and they are going to just hold the ball. That will wrap it up. So that ends the game here from Monticello High School. Final score 52-34 in favor of the Panthers against the Mid-Prairie Golden Hawks. So nice fourth quarter there for the Panthers, who outscored the Golden Hawks 16-11. They actually outscored them in all 4 quarters. It was just a real gradual kind of pull away here for Monticello. But that's going to wrap it up for our junior varsity game. My name is Pete Temple, and I enjoyed bringing this to you, even if I forgot to turn on the screen to start the second half, but I was notified of that, and we took care of it. And we'll do better for the varsity game. So the varsity game coming up at 7:30. And once again, the final score here from boys junior varsity is Monticello 52,